Yo guys, and welcome to a new video on mine and Ant's new channel, FM Frenzy. Introduce yourself, Ant.
Hello guys, my name's FIFA WizKid, also known as Ant, as you probably already know. Today I'll be doing it with Ben.
I'm Ben,
He'll be Tottenham,
as known as Skinny,
and I'll
and we're doing
be
a real build as Man United, Ant, and Tottenham. So we're gonna get into the transfers, and firstly, I'm gonna take it over to Ant. So, Ant, would you like to show us your transfers you've made so far? So go through each one
well, I made a lot of
and tell.
transfers out.
So this is what I want you to do for me, Ant. I want you to tell me each transfer you've done and give me a reason why you bought them.
This isn't gonna work. So basically, what I've done first
Yep.
is done a load of transfers out because United have
Okay.
a lot of deadwood in their club. To be honest
Yep.
with you,
Very true.
good one. The first transfer that I done was basically loan players.
Yep.
Sekou Kone, Aiden Heaven, Collier, Diallo. I thought Diallo needed a bit more experience in football.
Yep.
He hasn't really had enough, to be honest with you.
Yep.
So put him out on loan to Celta Vigo. Got some money with it.
Okay. Yeah. So good.
Yep.
So tell me, Ant. Tell me who have you brought in to strengthen
So
your side?
to strengthen my side, I have signed the first player being Simon Pifundi. Reason
Okay.
being, he's come from Udinese. They're in Syria.
Yep.
Okay. He
Yep.
gets some game time. I think he could get some game time this season.
Yep.
His stats look decent already, and he can also develop into an outstanding midfielder for me for when Bruno Fernandes retires. Next up, the next player I signed was Nico Schlotterbeck.
Ooh. Okay. Talk me
Reason
through this one,
being,
Ant.
I've never really signed him before, but I've looked at his
Yeah.
stats and I think he fits the way I play.
Okay.
He'd be playing as the ball playing defender. I meant ball playing
Yep.
defender in the centre back
Okay.
alongside obviously my other centre back, which I'll get into later.
Yep.
But he's a very good left-sided player who is a
Yep.
left-footed player as well. Took Gyökeres
That's a very good
for
signing.
47 million to 52. I
Yep.
got right. This is the expensive one because this is the position I need.
Oh. Oh, I can tell.
I spent 100 million
Oh
on
my
a left
goodness.
back.
Oh my goodness.
Reason being, I have got him for the rest of the save. He is a
Yep.
captain.
Yep.
And I've got him for the rest of the save. Kanate, he is my backup striker. I've signed Retes as my goalkeeper for when Onana leaves. Listen, I've said it.
Okay.
Onana, if you are watching this, you are leaving. And I want
Listen,
you
this is
to
just a
leave.
personal hate watch to Man United today, so just
I support United, but Onana, you're leaving. Okay. And then the last but not least, I have signed the Ballon d'Or winner that's going to come up. And that is Vlahovic. Dujan Vlahovic. His stats are
Now,
phenomenal.
can I have my take on this, Ant?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm seeing here, they're good signings. But the one thing I'm looking at is that price tag of 493 million. Let's take away 110 million from the signings that Man United made before we started this save. So you spent still about 400 mil. That is crazy. But we're not done. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's my turn. First up, I have signed a centre-back who is proven to be world class. He goes by the name of Demiriel. Now, not only is he world class, but let me tell you the price tag. 5.7 million. Now,
wow.
if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen, that's a bargain. But we're going to move swiftly on to probably my most expensive signing. Vicario has left the club due to unforeseen circumstances.
Didn't rate him anyway.
So we have brought in Costa. Diogo Costa. Now, for the price of 58 million, you get what you buy. You know what I mean? You get the quality you buy. Moving swiftly on. I've changed tactics this season, so I'm going for two strikers. So I thought I'm going to bring in a Prem-proven, fast, brilliant, unreal striker. 5 words there. Ollie
Yankee.
Watkins
Oh,
for 35 million, 40 plus add-ons. That is quality, and you cannot deny that. But we're going to move swiftly on to my last signing. I've not spent a lot of money, but I needed an out-and-out defensive midfielder because Basuma has also left the club. For 50 million Great British million pounds, we have bought Palacios from Leverkusen. Now, let me tell you,
wow.
he's a defensive
Wow.
midfielder that'll stick like glue. Yeah, he'll stick like glue. Get in there. He's what I need in a footballer. He's rough. He's brilliant. He's going to win us the
Cheap
Prem.
as well.
Okay, I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to win the Prem. Oh, I'm sorry.
Cheap as well. To be
So
fair, it is
altogether,
cheap.
if we work this out, I've only spent about 120 million. Not even that. And you know what? I still got money to spend. With that all being said, we're going to move on to tactics. And seeing as Ant started first with transfers, I'm going to start first with tactics. So here we can see my 4-2-2-2. Now I've taken some inspiration from the disgusting man, Mr. Rose. You've dealt me some very bad games, Mr. Rose from Leipzig. But now it's my turn. So I'm going to tell you how we're going to set up in his 4-2-2. So Costa, new signing in goal. Brilliant. He's charismatic, so he's going to bring very good things to the dressing room. We've got a back four of a Dougie, Van de Ven, Romero,
You
and
doogie
Porro.
woogie.
That's all I've got to say. Then we're going to go for our defensive mids here. I'm going to go only scores bangers, who is Pape Sarr, I'll have you know, and Palacios. We've got our two cams as Madders and Kulusevski, with our two strikers as Watkins and Son. That is our team. Over to you, Ant.
So I've gone for the complete opposite approach. I've gone for a
Okay.
bit of a risky formation, I'd say.
Yep.
I know United have got a lot of midfielders. I've signed quite a few strikers.
Yep.
So I've got a three up front. This is the reason why I've signed a few strikers.
Okay.
I'm going to start from the top because that's
Yep.
where the main focus is going to be. So I've got on the left side, on the deep line forward, I've
Okay.
got Garnacho, who I
Yep.
think is going to cut inside on his right foot, take shots from outside the area, link up play with my two other strikers. My main
Yep.
two strikers are I've got Gyökeres as an attacking forward
Okay.
and Vlahovic as a deep line forward.
Okay.
So they're going to be supporting Gyökeres who's up front. So hopefully he's going to get the goals for me because I know he can do it. I know he can do it. The only thing is he came from Brighton. So I don't know if that's going to do anything. But anyway, moving on swiftly. I've also got Kobe Mainu in centre mid
Yep.
alongside Fernandes and Ugarte. So Ugarte is going to be the holding one. So I'm doing a 4-3-3 deep. So
Okay.
the only attacking player in that midfield is Bruno. Listen, we've seen what Bruno can do. I mean, the season he's had this season in real life, he's been unbelievable. Let's say, most goals for us, most assists. He's carried our team, to be honest. Let's hope he don't go, please. In defence, we've got Theo Hernandez, my signing of
Yep.
the season. I know it's an expensive one, but listen, a
I
manager
did
has
pretty
to
well.
do.
What was
A
that?
manager has to do what a manager has to do. All right. You've
Mhm.
got Schlotterbeck, Delict, and Mazraoui. Okay,
Okay.
I'm locking all these in because these are what I think
I hear it.
of my main players, and then we obviously have Onana, Slippy Nana in goal. So
Right. So we're doing things a little bit differently this save, ain't we, Ant? Do you want to tell the folks
yep.
at home what we are doing differently in this save?
Well, basically we're not allowed to use any 4-2-3-1 tactics from the start, and we're also going to add a spin the wheel feature.
Yes, as you can see on the screen right now, there is a spin
Yep.
the wheel. There's many forfeits, but there's also many benefits. So we're going to spin this wheel and see what we get. We're going to do this every time the season starts.
Yep.
I'm going first. I'm going to shuffle the wheel. Okay, I'm going
Okay.
to stand up for this. This could make or break my season. Here we go. it's spinning. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's not okay.
Has
It's
actually landed on something now.
it's landed on something. We need an extra wheel because I've landed on sign most hated player. Oh mate.
Hey, can you shuffle once, please?
It is spinning. Please be
Okay.
bad. Please be bad. Please be bad. Ooh, it's spinning.
What is it? I
Oh,
think there's too many bad ones.
oh, there's 11 good ones and 11 bad ones, and unfortunately, mate, you've landed on a bad one. I'm just
What?
give us a second, guys. I'm just gonna go back into the rules and check. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ah,
FIFA Whiz
stop
Kid
from making me get stomach pains.
has to release his highest earned player at his club. He has to release them on a free transfer. It's spicy. Yes. Vlahovic has now been released for free. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and here are my three most hated players. So I'm going to shuffle them up. I'm going to spin.
You have
I
to
don't want
say who
any of
they
them.
are.
I don't want any of them. So
Who are the three again? Sorry.
Matty Cash, Kai Havertz, and Thomas Partey. Oh, don't do this to me,
Matty Cash.
Matty Cash.
Matty
Matty
Cash.
Cash. Now, before the season starts, let's have a quick look at the point system. 1 point beating other player, 1 point finishing above other player, 1 point knocking other player out of cup, and 3 points any major trophy won. And that is it. End of the season, and this is how it's looking. A poor season for both of us, I must say. But
Mhm.
Anthony, what happened? 12th. Come on, explain
Well,
to me.
I don't know if you know. Um, I got I got sacked midway through the season.
That is right.
Um,
Anthony got sacked. So we had to put him back as Man United because it is a rebuild. I wasn't much better. I ended on 57 points. I didn't get Europe, eighth place. I'm gonna have a look at what competitions I got through. Let's have a look here.
let's
Knocked
look at
out
yours first.
semi-final by Leverkusen. Knocked out fourth round by Newcastle, the FA Cup, and knocked out quarter-final by Brentford of the Carabao Cup. So really, I won nothing.
As you can see with mine, um, I got into the round of 16, knocked out by Leverkusen. I lost 3-0, I think, on aggregate. Didn't even score one goal. I got knocked out in the quarter final by Bournemouth in the FA Cup. And then I got knocked out in the quarter final by Wolves. Um, I won the Community Shield. I smashed Man City to win the Community Shield. 5-0, I beat them. And then after that, yeah, it wasn't really a good season, but there is a way we can get points. There is a way we can get points.
Yes,
So
I
would
would
you
like
like
to
to explain that
explain.
then?
As we can see in the fixture list over here, at the start of the season, Anthony did beat me in the Premier League of 5-2, which means Anthony does get a point, unfortunately. But then if we scroll down a little bit more, you're going to see Tottenham vs Manchester United again. And the team that comes out on top there with a 4-2 win is me. So I get a point. I also get an extra point for finishing above Ant. So the scores on the doors at the moment is 2 to me and 1 to Ant. No one won a trophy, so there's no points there. But what we
I
can
mean, I
do
won a
before we go
trophy, I
to the
won a
next
Community
season
Shield, but
is to have a look
yeah,
at who got the most goals and assists for our team. I'm going to start with myself. Ollie Watkins, 24 goals, 7 assists. It's pretty good for a sign of 35 mil. Second for me, James Maddison, 24 goals, 16 assists. It's pretty good. Son, 19 goals, 7 assists. And we've got Kulusevski, 16 goals, 17 assists. All round, decent. Prem-wise, not so good. On to you, Ant.
well, as you can see, I've got quite a few players that are unhappy. Um, got a few players injured. Like Gyökeres was out injured for the last few months of the season. Got quite a bad knock. I think he done his ACL or something. Was out for 2 to 3 months, but he got the most goals for me. He got 25 goals. But the most assists we've got is Bruno, obviously, with 16, and Theo Hernandez with 12. So Theo Hernandez did do decently well, but I don't think he played as well as what I thought he would. To be honest with you, it's been a shocking season. But yeah, other than that, I don't. Not really the best that we could possibly do. To be honest with you, what do you think,
Yeah.
Ben?
Yeah, I think it's a positive from both of us. But there is one thing that can change that, and do you know what that is?
The
A
wheel
new
spin.
season, which means another spin the wheel. Right, here it is. Spin the wheel. As I went first last time, it's only right that you ain't go first this time. Are you ready, my friend?
Yep, I'm ready
How
as
many
I'll ever
times do you
be.
want me to shuffle?
Twice,
1, 2. Are
please.
you ready? It's spinning.
Yep,
Oh, it's spinning. Anthony, you.
got bad.
No, no.
150 mil, please.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Ant's been nice here. Sign a youth talent of your choice. He's been nice. Oh, this is not good news. Now it's on to
You
me.
can.
I'm spinning, and I'm really scared. I'm really scared.
Come on.
Please.
I need something to give me big.
Oh,
Did you say something good?
gods have sent me a gift.
Oh no.
Super youth intake.
Oh no. Wait, so hold on. Hold
So
on
in
1 second.
episode 2, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see something feisty. Two teams are gonna come back and we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. Thanks for watching.
So
Episode 1,
just
and
quickly,
you
just
say your
quickly, just
outro, my
quickly,
friend.
just quickly. Thank you guys for watching. Also, don't remember to hit that like button,
Yep,
hit the subscribe,
yep.
and please keep up to date with the next videos that we'll be doing. I'm out. This is FIFA WizKid, and this is
This is Skinny, and we'll see you next
on
time on
FM
episode 2.
Frenzy. We'll see you later.
See you in a bit.
Bye.